Welcome to Steve's Society of Cable and Telecommunication Engineers Update. This is for June 2021. Let's start off with the WIIFM, what's in it for me? And there are lots of benefits of belonging to a society, but I'm just going to point out a few of them. Let's start off with the first one, career development. SCTE offers professional certification in a dozen certifications that are designed specifically for the telecommunication industry. And then we have 900 modules of training, we have excellent education partners, and we have over 90 different courses that are on the hot topics in the cable industry and telecom industry. Number two, best-in-class training and professional certification. So again, these are designed specifically for us. And whether that's Wi-Fi, learning specifically what's needed for Wi-Fi in the customer prem, or at the business services, or even in the enterprise. That's what this is about. Industry engagement, networking with others, networking with your peers, networking with the vendor community through Supplier Connect, networking with opportunities for new employees, whether that's Job Connect. So there's many ways to engage with your peers, fellow engineers. We have local chapter events. So that way you can engage locally, whether that's through the cable games, through an education session with a vendor partner, or with a MSO. There's leadership opportunities to be part of the chapter. So whether that's a president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, this is a great way to network. This is a great way to work on your leadership skills. And number 5, our new partnership with Cable Labs. We are a subsidiary of Cable Labs, which is very exciting for learning and development, because now we can accelerate the training and professional certifications needed by our industry. One in particular that you're probably familiar with is the DOCSIS Engineering Professional. We're already out the door with DOCSIS 4.0. So a lot of opportunity here. That's the WIIFM. Now, what are the core areas of SCTE? And this is just a review. If you're a seasoned SCTE member, then you're very familiar with these. But we have our SCTE chapters and membership. There are 67 different chapters within SCTE, and you can participate in all of them. Meaning, there's a lot of virtual options. And so if there is a chapter that across the country that's doing something on bonding and grounding or distributed access architectures, you can join that chapter's event, or you may want to catch it on the archive or recording. And of course, membership allows you to belong to the society, and there's a whole pile of different resources you can take advantage of. So I will point out some of those. So that's definitely an area. We talked about training and certification. So whether that's training for installation, whether that's training on the digital video side, maybe I need to understand fiber to the home, we have it. So we have all the latest hot topics. We have Python training for people that need to understand programming. We have a ton of MicroLessons, over 50 of them. I'll show you some of those for training. So if you need a quick hit on what is fixed wireless, or what is 5G, we have it. And of course, the professional certifications. We have a dozen of them. That's where you tell the industry you are an expert. I am an expert fiber to the home installer. I'm an expert at business services. When you get certified, you're certified for 3 years with SCTE. Now, SCTE is also an ANSI accredited standards organization. We have over 300 standards that are available to you. So if you wanted to, you can go right to our website, take a look at SCTE 255, and you can see some of the best practices for Wi-Fi. And we build our content aligned to the standards. So you're getting the best-in-class training and certification. And our flagship event, our Cable Tech Expo, which will be in Atlanta, Georgia this year. October 11th, you can't really see it there, to the 14th, but this is where you can network with the industry, check out the latest vendor products and services, talk with your vendors. This is a huge thing. And let's not forget, there'll be many folks from many countries coming. There'll be over 100 papers that are being presented, it is a flagship event for our industry. So our 4 key areas. I also want to talk a little bit about our SCTE Explorer program. You're probably familiar with SCTE standards, but perhaps you're not so familiar with the SCTE Explorer. So this is where we're exploring new opportunities that align to the telecommunication industry. And you'll see some of the new active working groups that we have, whether it's aging in place or telemedicine. Smart cities is an area of interest for our industry. AI and ML, machine learning and artificial intelligence. We're already using some of this technology in our P&M activities in the industry. And of course, a lot of us are going to extended spectrum, whether that's 1.8 gigahertz or 3 gigahertz. That is also an active area. Now, there are others that we're going to be exploring soon, autonomous transport and human error factors in the network. So obviously, we know that we affect the network as we're working on it. So these are important areas. A little bit more on fall, the technical forum for Cable Tech Expo that I mentioned, October 11th to the 14th. These are some of the hot topics for the workshops. So we have some hybrid components coming up for this. So if you cannot attend in person, we're going to miss you. We wish you were there. But if you can attend online, we're going to have some of these events in hybrid. So the best way to keep up to date what's going to be hybrid and what's in person only, or the status, is expo.scte.org right down the bottom of my screen. If you want to find out all about the hot topics, Fall Technical Forum. But you can see all the hot topics listed here on my screen that are transforming our networks. Member benefits. A lot of folks don't realize all the benefits you have, or maybe you're just using a few of the benefits. Yeah, hey, Steve, I attend the SCTE chapter event. That's using a benefit. And I participate in the networking. I use Member Connect off of scte.org. Well, that's great. And there are many other things. One is the MicroLesson library. Are you taking advantage of all the MicroLessons, the MicroLearnings, the primers, the lightning mods that we have? We'll talk more about those. We also have tons of webinars. We have our professional live learning series. So if you're a professional member, you can join us every month. You can look at all the archives for the last few years. You also have the archives and events for chapters. Please check out our events calendar. You can go to our events calendar right off of scte.org. You can filter by week. You can see what's going on for the week. And if you want, join in. Or just register and then watch the archive. And then you can scrub it to the section that you want to see. We have local technical training. So if you have a local chapter or you're not sure what your chapter is, look on scte.org. You can see all the different chapters and which one's close to you. You can even associate your membership with a chapter. And that way you get all the latest updates from that chapter. We have the SCT list for networking, member directory. We have Supplier Connect, so you could figure out, who's supplying different products and services. Maybe I need more coax or fiber or a splicer. Who does that? Well, you can go right to Supplier Connect off our website. You get discounts. So whether that's the stuff at Cable Tech Expo, you want to attend Cable Tech Expo and get a floor pass or a full pass, we have discounts for that. You need a boot camp. You need SCT to come out to your location and deliver training. Perhaps you need to train a trainer. Perhaps you need to purchase content to enhance your content that you're delivering to your personnel. We have a ton of options for discounts when it comes to membership. We have an excellent recognition program. So for those leaders, for those who are outdoing themselves and their society members, you can nominate them right off our website. We have our publications. You're getting Smart Brief in your email. So if you're not seeing that, check out your junk folder and make sure it's not in there. We have Interval. We have Broadband Library Magazine to keep you up to date. Excellent articles in there. We have SCT Standards of Recommended Practices, journals, the cable games. So maybe you want to brush up on your Jeopardy skills or your splicing skills. This is a chance for you to have fun and participate in the cable games. We have our knowledge resource collection, which gives you access to previous Expo white papers or past event papers. Tons of chapter events. You might, there's a vendor show. A lot of the chapters do vendor shows. You could participate that way at a local vendor show. This way, you don't have to travel to Expo. You can travel locally and talk to your vendors. And then there's a host of other things, text facts and text tips and Job Connect. If you're a vendor or an MSO looking to hire folks, please post your jobs on Job Connect. As far as live learning, we partner with Light Reading. And this is the main link, /live learning, or you can just go to scte.org and use our menus to navigate. But these are all different topics that are archived on our website. And the ones in green are some of the newer ones. So whether that's distributed access architectures, or virtualizing the network, or Wi-Fi, or business services, there's a lot of hot topics now. And we cover 100% of them. Maybe you're still working with DOCSIS 3.1, and I'm just kind of highlighting a few of those right there. And maybe you're just beginning. We have a lot of 101 and 201 series here. There's Fiber 101 and Fiber 201. Maybe I just want to learn about IP. We have many, many things here that you can access. So it's really taking the time and going onto the website, learning these new things, and accelerating your career. On the MicroLesson front, I highlighted some of the new MicroLessons in green. Those are some of the new. And there's different types of MicroLessons. Primers, lightning mods, MicroLearnings, and they're different lengths depending on the education topic. So a primer is what is. Within 2 minutes, you can learn what is, for instance, SDN, software-defined networking. What is this? I keep hearing about it. Or what is Wi-Fi 6? And we keep up to date on all these. We're constantly pushing out new ones. We just launched the fixed wireless that's here. So if you've heard of FWA or fixed wireless, check out this one. You may have heard of convergence. What is convergence? What is mobile convergence? These are here for you. So they're not all technical, though. So yeah, there's all technical, Steve, but I need some soft skills. Well, we do. We have soft skills. We have time management. How do I hire great people? How do I energize my team? How do I motivate people? How do I have better meetings? We try to pick the hot soft skill topics and bring them to you, too. And then over here we have additional MicroLessons on the technical side, but these are MicroLearning. They're a little bit longer, up to 5 minutes. And so maybe I need a little bit more information on DAA or IoT. So there's over 50 now and growing, so check those out. Broadband Library Magazine. Every quarter we're putting out a brand new magazine. Maybe you didn't see the issue with Peter Schultz, who's one of the 3 inventors from Corning on fiber optics. You can still catch it. It's archived up there. Or our latest issue here, Speeding Ahead Together. Or, lessons learned in COVID. Or what's the vision of the future? Where is this industry going? Many, many articles on the industry experts here. So be sure to check out our magazine, the SCTE magazine. SCTE cable games. These are not just at Expo. These are at the local chapter. So talk to your local chapter. Email your local chapter. All local chapters' information is on scte.org. You can reach out to each one of those chapters. Many of them have a website that you can contact. And get involved. Here we have the cable games. Jeopardy portion. So you can see folks that participate in all different types of topics. And so there's a knowledge and there's a practical, so you can get some brush up on your hands-on, right? And I'm just going to pull out Supplier Connect. A lot of the vendors at the vendor shows and at Expo have different products and services. They change sometimes, or you're not familiar with some of the newer products and services. Check out the SCTE Supplier Connect. This is where you can find products that you need to build those networks of the future. On the learning and development front, we have plenty of new courses. I'll show you some of the new courses, but the ones I have highlighted here, Installer. Brand new installer program, focused on installer, 40% faster to go through. Great news for contractors, great news for people that need to go out and do installation work. DOCSIS, we're already up to 4.0, but we still have DOCSIS 3.1 and other DOCSIS courses for those that are looking to get their feet wet in DOCSIS. If you're looking to become an expert, we have DOCSIS Engineering Professional. Mobility, where as the convergence happens, mobile convergence in our networks, and as we start doing more and more services with mobility, SCTE has developed a Mobility Essentials course. Learn how these new networks work. What is cell backhaul? What are the components of mobile networks? Fiber to the home? Yes, we have it. We've had it for quite some time. And so whether that's working with GPON, XGS-PON, or even on the EPON 10G EPON, or even exploring some of the newer 25 and 50 coming down the road, this is the course for you. Become a fiber to the home expert. You can get certified and really deliver next-gen fiber programs. We also have HFC. We have Wi-Fi 6. We're starting to sprinkle in a little Wi-Fi 6E in there. For our CALA members, our Caribbean and Latin American members, we have over 30 courses in Spanish. Check out the sctt.org/CALA page. We've even converted several of our certifications in Spanish. On the right-hand side, this kind of gives you a view of what we're doing as far as training goes. I mentioned earlier we have over 900 modules of training. Here up the 950 plus. We're doing a lot of boot camps. We do a lot of face-to-face training through our 67 chapters. So we can bring virtual boot camps out to your site and deliver training. Courses that we're delivering, 40,000 plus. We have over 10,000 individual learners at any given time. Over 11,000 certifications being earned. So we're quite busy. So really, we are the place to be for the telecommunication industry. We are strategically working with our partners to bring the best-in-class training and certification programs to you. We're working with our military partners as well. We have ex-military careers. We have military solutions. We're working with NATE, the climbers. So these are folks that work on the tower climbers. So we're working with NATE, Native Military. We have Certified Wireless Network Professional for Wi-Fi. Lumius for Metro Ethernet. CompTIA, you're probably familiar with them, but they got Networking Cloud Project Plus. So if you want to bring these courses to your location for a boot camp, get the team trained, we have it. We have hands-on classes. We have Linux, we have the CCNA, we have Python, we have IoT, all hands-on. You do Linux commands in the class, so very, very important. Working with IT events out of Cairo. So what are some of the new education programs? There's a lot of an update I'm giving you here, but I mentioned the broadband premise installer, and we also have a new technicians program. So I'll give you a little more detail on them coming up. We have a new advanced Wi-Fi for the business service techs, those that are doing distributed access architecture, whether it's a remote PHY device, remote MAC-PHY device, we have that. DOCSIS 4.0, we're already delivering on that. Brand new Ethernet transport. Mobility Essentials we talked about. Cybersecurity, hot topic. We have a brand new network security, hot off the presses for June. So check that out. All these are available to review on our website. A brand new Python course, learn how to program. You can even get certified through the Python Institute. We have partnered with them as well. And then understanding cloud computing. We hear hybrid clouds and private clouds, and what's going on here with cloud and native cloud and these technologies, and as we virtualize more and more cloud. So we've partnered with CompTIA here, and we have an excellent class, and you can get certified as well with Cloud Essentials. All our training that SCT develops is through our VirtualLearn framework. And VirtualLearn includes all 4 of these components. And so if you're out there and you want to see a demo of this, we're happy to set up a call and demo these things. We mentioned the MicroLessons and adult learning science. It is true that if a learner is told what's in it for them and what they're going to learn, they're going to be more successful. We've also worked with Bloomsburg University and Dr. Carl Kapp on our framework to make sure it's designed for adult learners. We have an excellent ebook. You can highlight in the ebook. You can put your own notes in the ebook, so we have that. We have a whole three-dimensional world that offers 3D and 2D simulations. And we have gaming. So this is all part of a course. So when you take a course with SCTE, you get to work through all these. And the practical is just as important as the knowledge. Our certification programs from installer, whether that's installer, tech, expert, or Wi-Fi. We have our own Wi-Fi certification program. We have fiber to the home and business services, outside plant. We have coax and fiber. We are currently working on construction engineering professional. That's going to fit nicely in here too. We have head-end, hub site, and then we have our engineer, which is DOCSIS, IP, and video. We know our training drives business results. We actually have a white paper right off our website. If you want it, at the end of this presentation, I'll leave my email. Feel free to reach out, and I can send this to you personally. So as far as the brand new installer program, 40% less time. This is the new cable installation technician. 2 modules of safety, a module of customer service, and 10 modules of fundamentals. This is what you need to get up and running in today's installation. We now have a little PON in there. We have a little Wi-Fi. We have DOCSIS. But this is to get you up to speed and get you out there operating. 1 to 3 months. Go out and practice the skills you learn in the SCTE training. Come back, become a professional. Get certified. And then you're certified for 3 years. And we know that if you're certified by SCTE, you operate it at a much higher level. We did the same thing to the technician program. 9 modules of technician. How do I troubleshoot all these services and products we're putting in the prem? Once I learn how to troubleshoot, 1 to 3 months in the field, come back in, become a professional, get certified as an expert. Our new Wi-Fi curriculum, brand new broadband wireless specialist, is aligned to CWNP, which is our partner, Certified Wireless Network Professional. We are certified wireless network trainers. We are certified as Wi-Fi trainers, very, very important. So you can become SCTE certified, and if you want to pick up an extra couple certifications, you can, all 3. And I mentioned our programs are aligned to our SCTE standards program. Our latest is the advanced Wi-Fi. This is for folks that are doing business service, enterprise level, really need to do a understanding of advanced, more mesh, more working with IP, more theory, more calculations. Again, delivered and created by certified wireless network trainers. We do boot camps, but this class is available online as well for the latest exam. Come check us out. Now, perhaps you're beyond the self-paced, you're looking for some other things. Well, come to us. We can do a boot camp in design, maybe analysis. So we can deliver other certifications from our partners. Same with CompTIA. Maybe it's Security Plus. You want to do that. So a lot going on at SCTE. I mentioned our Virtual Learn format. These pieces here. So I mentioned those. All our courses, this is actually our PON course, Broadband Fiber Installer. Covers a little fiber deep, but everything you need to support today's fiber network. Optical distribution network, that's the new network that's replacing the HFC for PON. Maybe I need to know optical power budgets. It's all in there. Even your fiber cleaning, new fiber tools. And here's what it looks like. So for our fiber program, it's so comprehensive, you're going to get everything you need for telecommunications network. But you can, if you wanted to, go pick up the ETA and the FOA. The ETA, Electronic Technicians Association, and the FOA, the Fiber Optic Authority. We're more comprehensive than both of them. And you can get both of them if you want. So you can get 3 fiber certifications for taking a single SCTE course. So we really pride ourselves to be the best in class in the industry. And so if you're doing FOA, it's time to switch over to SCTE. We're a nonprofit. You could save a lot of money first of all, and be more comprehensive and take a program that's designed for our industry. So that's it for my update today. Thank you very much for listening. I really, really appreciate it. Here is my information. If you want to see, and it's actually the summer of 2021, but if you want to see more information or you want our new course catalog, we have a brand new 2020 course catalog, 2021 course catalog. We have a brand new A to Z index that I can share on training topics, as well as our ROI white paper. Or you would like SCTE to speak at your chapter on what's the latest and greatest. Feel free to reach out. sharris@scte.org. Thank you very much, folks. I really appreciate it.